ผู้ชมมิ้นค่ะรับพี่พรนาดีวันนี้รับหน้าที่สัมภาษณ์พิเศษนะคะกับคุณมาริโอสิงห์ค่ะต่อจากครั้งที่แล้วนะคะหลายคนที่มีโอกาสได้ชมเทปนะคะของเราค่ะซึ่งเป็นงานที่ต่อเนื่องจากงาน NAC ค่ะเป็นงานรวมตัวกันของนักลงทุนระดับโลกเลยนะคะมารวมตัวกันที่เมืองไทยแล้วก็มีเกสต์สปิเกอร์ที่ประสบความสำเร็จระดับเอเชียเลยเรียกได้ว่าเป็นโค้ชนะคะที่มารวมตัวกันมากมายและคุณมาริโอสิงห์ค่ะก็เป็นอีกหนึ่งท่านนะคะที่ได้มาให้ความรู้ต่างๆเกี่ยวกับออนไลน์เทรดดิ้งด้วยแล้ววันนี้นะคะมินเชื่อเหลือเกินค่ะว่าหลายคนทางบ้านยังมีคำถามในใจอยู่ค่ะกับวันนี้ที่คุณกำลังจะก้าวเข้ามาในการเป็นนักลงทุนเต็มตัวหรือแม้แต่ตลาดหุ้นมีคำถามอะไรบ้างนะคะตอนนี้ก็มินก็ได้รวบรวมมาจากคุณผู้ชมทางบ้านแล้วนะคะแล้วก็ผู้ที่จะมาให้ข้อมูลเป็นใครไปไม่ได้เลยค่ะก็ต้องเป็นคนที่รู้จริงและทำจริงและได้ผลลัพธ์แล้วและตอนนี้ท่านก็นั่งอยู่กับมินแล้วค่ะยินดีต้อนรับคุณมาริโอสิงห์ค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ Hi Mario
Hi.
Let you introduce yourself
Sure. My name is Mario Singh. I'm the CEO of Fullerton Markets, Asia's fastest growing brokerage firm. I've been trading the online markets for the last 10 years. I've trained a couple of banks and I've written two best-selling books. The first book is entitled 17 Proven Currency Trading Strategies and my second book is called Unlocking the World's Largest Financial Secret.
หลายคนก็อยากจะทราบเหลือเกินค่ะว่าการมาครั้งนี้มีการเปลี่ยนแปลงอะไรและมีจุดมุ่งหมายในใจอะไรบ้างนะคะที่จะให้คนไทยเปลี่ยนแปลงไปในทิศทางไหนค่ะนะคะ What is the purpose for you come to Bangkok this time?
Well, the main reason I'm in Bangkok for this round is to conduct a two-day workshop. This two-day workshop is to basically teach the people in Thailand how to engage in currency trading, or more specifically, how to engage in online trading. So in the world of investments, there's a lot of times that people who are trading the stock market, they feel that there's no opportunity in the stock market. So when I teach them some of the rules of online trading, they're able to understand about stocks, about oil, about gold, sometimes even about currencies. So this is my main purpose why I'm here. For 2 full days, I'm teaching some of the students here about online trading.
และตอนนี้ค่ะมินก็เชื่อว่าในใจหลายๆคนค่ะก็มีมากมายหลากหลายเลยที่ว่าเราได้ศึกษามาไม่ว่าจะเป็นการลงทุนในตลาดหุ้นนะคะหรือการเป็นนักลงทุนแบบเต็มตัวมีหลายๆทางด้วยกันค่ะซึ่งวันนี้เป็นคำถามที่หลายคนนะคะอยากรู้ว่าถ้าวันนี้คุณจะเลือกลงทุนค่ะคุณมาริโออยากจะแนะนำเราให้ลงทุนในทิศทางไหนและในตลาดไหนนะคะ What is a good way to invest for these Thai people and what can you recommend Thai people to invest?
Well, the first thing I want to say is this, right? Because this is a common question I get whenever I travel all over Asia. In my view, the best investment that anyone can make is to basically invest in yourself. So when I say invest in yourself, the most important thing is to get the knowledge about how business, about investments, and about finance. This is the most important thing. You know, one statement I always like to share is this: if you think that education is expensive, try ignorance. Ignorance is more expensive than education. So the best investment that anybody can make is basically an investment in yourself. How you have to understand about business and to understand about investments. So this is the first step. Now, in the second step, I'm known in the market to be an expert in online trading. So when someone wants to understand more about online trading, the first most important step is to find a mentor. Yeah, because a mentor actually helps a person to cut short his or her learning curve. I've had a mentor in my life. I didn't understand anything about online trading. I was actually trained in engineering, but I've had 2 big mentors in my life who've actually taught me everything that I know about online trading. So this is the first advice for anyone who actually wants to start in understanding online trading, in understanding investments. The first key thing is to find yourself a good mentor, because a mentor will help you to cut short your learning curve.
และได้ทราบกันแล้วนะคะว่าสิ่งที่คุณมาริโอแนะนำก็คือเป็นออนไลน์เทรดดิ้งเป็นคำที่หลายๆคนนะคะก็สงสัยและอยากได้ใจความให้ชัดเจนมากขึ้นค่ะแล้ววันนี้คุณมาริโอก็จะอธิบายให้ทุกคนฟังนะคะ What exactly is online trading?
Okay, great question. So online trading is basically how you are able to enter and exit the markets using only 2 things. The 2 things are number 1, an internet connection, and number 2, using either a laptop or a mobile phone. You see, online trading is actually very, very broad. You know, in the world of online trading, you can actually be trading stocks, you can be trading currencies, you can be trading oil, you can be trading gold, silver, and bonds. It's basically financial instruments that encompasses the entire world. But what is the reason that so many people every single day wants to be involved in online trading is basically because it is open 24 hours a day. Number two, you can either buy or sell at any time. And number three, the total convenience. Today, whether someone is young or old, really all you need are just two things. You need an internet connection and you basically need a laptop or a mobile phone. And you can be trading it anywhere in the world. Today someone can be stationed either in Singapore or Malaysia or Thailand or China or even in the Middle East or the UK. So because of this attractiveness of having total convenience, many people want to get involved in the online trading business.
เชื่อว่าหลายท่านได้ยินเหมือนมินนะคะว่าออนไลน์เทรดดิ้งเนี่ยก็ต้องมีเครื่องมือที่ใช้เรียกว่าแพลตฟอร์มฉะนั้นวันนี้นะคะเราก็อยากจะทราบใช่ไหมคะว่าแพลตฟอร์มที่ใช้แล้วออกมาได้ดีที่สุดและจะเป็นรูทางให้ทุกคนได้ผลลัพธ์คืออะไรโอเคค่ะ What is the recommend platform for people to do online trading
That is the best question. I love it. So I would recommend a platform called Fullerton Markets. Now, Fullerton Markets is Asia's fastest growing brokerage firm that basically has so many instruments for people to get involved in the world of online trading. What is the reason that so many people today are choosing Fullerton Markets as their choice broker for online trading? Let me just share two quick points. Many traders in the world today, what they look for is something called fund safety, and number two is something called speed of execution. So let me cover both points. Number one, fund safety. Traders all around the world, regardless of whatever brokerage they choose, they must ensure that their funds are safe. Right here in Fullerton Markets, we basically provide three levels of fund safety. The first level, we have something called segregated accounts. So segregated accounts basically means that we never mix client funds. We have two bank accounts. The first account is basically corporate funds where we pay out all the company's expenses. And number two, we have something called the client funds. So client funds are when people who fund the account, when they want to start trading with $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, we never mix the two accounts. Now this is only the basic level of fund safety. The second level, Fullerton Markets actually works with a third-party independent trustee. We work with a company called Kiwi Global Trust. So their main job is to basically ensure that they administer the flow of deposits and withdrawals on Fullerton Markets clients. The third level of fund safety that we have in Fullerton Markets, we actually have an insurance policy on the trustee to ensure that the client's funds are locked in and rock solid. That means to say, in the event of any misappropriation, the clients get their money back. So we have gone to great lengths to actually ensure that client funds are kept safe. Point number two, very quickly I want to share, is that whenever traders were to click a trade, whether they were to click buy or sell at any time, the clients have to ensure that the trade executes quickly enough. You know, they don't want to have an idea that is the broker trading against me or, is there something wrong with the platform? So this is something Fullerton Markets actually has spent a lot of money investing into the infrastructure. We today have our own dedicated servers all the way into London, the world's largest financial center. So whenever any client today trades on Fullerton Markets, not only do they have the peace of mind that their funds are safe, but also that they have excellent trade execution that can execute their trades in under 200 milliseconds.
แล้วคุณผู้ชมทางบ้านนะคะหลายคนก็สงสัยว่าถ้าวันนี้คุณเป็นคนที่ไม่ได้มีความรู้ไม่ได้มีประสบการณ์ไม่ได้มีทักษะในด้านการเทรดออนไลน์มาก่อนเลยจะสามารถทำได้ไหมและจะต้องเริ่มต้นยังไงนะคะเดี๋ยววันนี้เราไปถามคุณมาริโอกันเลยค่ะ For the people without knowledge and experience but they are willing to do online trading can you guide them what they have to do for start
That's a great question. So whenever people are interested to learn about online trading, the most important thing is to get themselves a mentor. Now, when someone engages a mentor is able to help you in two aspects. The first aspect is something called knowledge. The second aspect is something called action. So whenever someone wants to understand online trading, these two components are very important. knowledge, and action. So when we talk about knowledge, what knowledge are you supposed to have? Well, there's basically two main areas. Number one is called strategies. You see, when you understand online trading, the most important aspect is where do I buy and where do I sell? You know, many people may not understand when you look at stocks, when you look at currencies, when you look at oil or gold, people may not understand where exactly do I buy, where exactly do I sell. They do not know how to read the markets. So a mentor is able to help a person to guide him or her on these strategies. So that's point number one. Point number two is a word called money management. Right? So even if you know exactly where to buy and where to sell, you've got to understand how to control your account so that you don't gamble your account away. Now, a mentor is able to help a client in these two aspects, in knowledge and in action. So once you have knowledge in strategies and money management, this is the first crucial step into understanding the world of online trading.
และเชื่อว่าคำถามนี้เป็นคำถามที่ดีนะคะแล้วก็เป็นคำถามในใจของมิ้นแล้วก็นักลงทุนอีกหลายๆคนเลยเนื่องจากการลงทุนเนี่ยเราก็เคยได้ยินนะคะว่าต้องมีความเสี่ยงถูกต้องไหมคะหลายๆคนก็สงสัยว่าเอ๊ะแล้วถ้าลงทุนแล้วต้องมีความเสี่ยงคุณมาริโออยากจะแนะนำพวกเรายังไงบ้างค่ะว่าในช่วงแรกหรือในช่วงของการลงทุนเริ่มต้นเนี่ยเรามีวิธีการขจัดความกลัวไปได้ยังไงบ้างThai people are afraid of risk in the future trade because they think it needs to be skilled and high experience. What can you advise them?
That's a great question. You see, it's not just the Thai people who are afraid of risk. If you look at it, right, everybody around the world, they're all afraid of something called risk. Now, fear is not a bad thing. Fear is actually a good thing. Now, let me give you an example. Today, you know, if we have a child and the child is crossing the road, you know, because of fear, I would run and hold my child back. It is because of fear of my child being knocked down that I don't want him or her to be running across the road. So fear is actually a good thing. You know, all human beings have something called fear. But in the world of business and investments, the most important thing is not to let fear stop you. The most important thing is to actually act in spite of fear. Fear is always there to keep you back, to keep you in your comfort zone. Right? So in a world of business and investments, fear is a good thing. Fear of risk is a good thing. So how do we overcome this fear of risk? Again, it boils down into getting a mentor. Because when you have a mentor is a coach who is able to sit next to you to tell you, look, this is what you've got to do. You've got to click buy now, you've got to click sell now, and how you are able to actually manage your account with proper risk management. So everything boils down to this one part. Get yourself a good coach or a good mentor who is able to help you to cut short your learning curve.
และก่อนหน้านี้ค่ะมินก็เชื่อว่าทุกท่านค่ะได้มีการลงทุนไปในหุ้นต่างๆนะคะหรือแม้แต่พันธบัตรรัฐบาลรวมไปถึงทองคำน้ำมันนะคะหรือแม้แต่อสังหาริมทรัพย์เหล่านี้ค่ะเราเรียกว่า passive income หมดเลยแต่วันนี้นะคะเดี๋ยวเรามาดูกันดีกว่าว่าสำหรับคุณมาริโอแล้วอะไรที่จะได้ผลประโยชน์สูงสุดนะคะหรือว่าได้รับผลตอบแทนกลับมาในมุมของคุณมาริโอค่ะ What is the better profit or benefit from online trading compared with other funds and asset classes such as LTF, IMF, fund, property, bond, common stock?
Well, in Thailand, many people, you know, they are very exposed to something called LTF and RMF. You know, these are all the mutual funds that most Thai people actually understand because this is what they are being exposed to. So let me share something. What is one of the main differences between online trading and the LTF and the RMF? What is the main difference between online trading and the mutual funds, right? Let me talk about two things that is different. The first key thing is that most mutual funds today, they only invest in the stock market. Now, if you look at what's been happening in the Thai stock market the last 1 year, right, the Bangkok Stock Exchange, the prices have actually been falling. In the whole 1 year, they've fallen about 15%. So really, where are the opportunities? So today, if he feels, oh, I need to invest in mutual funds, chances are his returns are not going to be very high. So this is where I come in. As an expert in online trading, my job is to share with people, mutual funds is not your only way out. If you have to understand investing, why not understand online trading? Because in online trading, if prices are going up, you can click buy. If prices are coming down, you can click sell. Both ways, you will make money. Here's the second point. One of the main drawbacks, one of the main disadvantages of trading in mutual funds is that they have a high lock-in period. You know, most of the companies that if you were to understand mutual funds, they would say, oh, you've got to lock in your funds for 2 years, 3 years, or even 5 years for you to generate a return. You see, this is different in the online trading world. In the online trading world, you are the one that masters your own account. You are the one that owns your entire account. You don't have to stay locked in for a long period of time. You can invest in 2 days, in 3 days, in 5 days, and you get out of the market and you actually make a profit. So these are the two main differences between online trading and mutual funds. Number one, online trading, you trade a lot more other instruments compared to just stocks, because stocks are not doing well for the last 1 year. Number two, mutual funds need you to be locked in for a long period of time, like 5 years. You've got no such restrictions in the online trading world. So this is why I again am excited about online trading. You know, anytime it's always a good time to be involved in the online trading world. There is no recession when someone is involved in the online trading world. So I do encourage all my friends in Thailand to get involved in the online trading world, to get yourself equipped with knowledge and action. The best way to do that is to get a mentor.
สุดท้ายเรานี่เชื่อว่าคุณผู้ชมทางบ้านค่ะอยากจะติดตามต่อแล้วใช่ไหมคะว่าจะสามารถเรียนรู้เรื่องราวต่างๆหรือเทคนิคนะคะในการทำออนไลน์เทรดดิ้งได้ยังไงวันนี้ให้คุณมาริโอทิ้งท้ายแล้วก็ฝากไว้ด้วยค่ะว่าจะเจอคุณมาริโอได้ที่ไหนค่ะ
Hi again, this is Mario Singh, CEO of Fullerton Markets. Today, after listening to all that information about online trading, if you want to get involved, you really need two things. Number one, you need a world-class education. And number two, you need a world-class broker. I have a book called Unlocking the World's Largest Financial Secret that's available in Thai all over Thailand today. So get a copy of that book and be equipped in the knowledge of online trading. Number two, you would need a world-class broker. I would strongly recommend a brokerage called Fullerton Markets, which is Asia's fastest growing brokerage firm. You can get an example of Fullerton Markets on the website www.fullertonmarkets.com, or just go to Facebook and follow Fullerton Markets. The time is now, the place is Fullerton Markets. I'll see you in the world of online trading.
Thank you for your advice for the Thai people. สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you for having me today in this interview.